What's going on, guys? It's Asal, and today we are playing some Dirty Bomb. This is a free-to-play first-person shooter that is currently available on Steam, and right now it is in open beta. And this game is actually surprisingly good, especially considering it's a free-to-play game, it's in beta, and I haven't really heard of this game much at all, other than occasionally seeing it in my sub box. Now, I've definitely heard of the name Dirty Bomb quite often, but I've never looked into it. I never thought of it as a game that I might want to play, mostly because I'm weird and it's not a AAA title, and I don't know, it wasn't at E3, it doesn't really make sense. Don't make that mistake. Just because a game is free to play and it wasn't heavily advertised doesn't mean the game is bad. Dirty Bomb delivers a lot of fun and familiar ideas and concepts and throws them together in a very unique and fun mix. Now, Dirty Bomb is similar to games like Team Fortress in the sense that you have different characters that you can play, or mercs as they are called, all with different abilities and different classes like medics, snipers, tanks, all that good stuff. And you start with a handful of mercs and you can earn more either through credits in-game or through microtransactions. Now, every week there are new heroes, or mercs rather, that come into the rotation, so you can try those out so there isn't a big paywall in front of you from trying out different mercs. Now, the game is mostly objective based. There's a variety of objectives in each game, and at the beginning you get a little bit of an introduction to the game mode and what each objective is, and it actually does a surprisingly good job of explaining each objective, making it very clear and easy for someone to jump into for the first time when they haven't played the game before. Where I think the game really shines is in the mechanics. They're very easy to pick up, they are very polished, overall just creating a very pleasant experience. I never felt like I was fighting the controls or the game in any way at all. Movement is quick, agile, and your speed changes based on what weapon you have out, so you can switch to your knife to run very fast, similar to Counter-Strike Global Offensive. The shooting feels good, it's very snappy, headshots are definitely the way to go, and even hipfire is very viable as well, so you never felt like you were fighting the spread of your weapons, so that's good for new players especially. They don't have to be learning all these crazy recoil patterns or anything like that. And also just the jumping is great. It's very fun to just jump around and shoot and just feel like a bit of a ninja and just not feel like the game is holding you back in any way from having a good time. Now, the upgrade and unlock system is fun, though it's a little bit like CSGO, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but the thing with CSGO is there's a bit of a paywall behind opening cases and all that stuff. But with Dirty Bomb, as you level up, as you play the game, you get cases, and there isn't a big paywall behind this. You don't need to pay real money to open your cases. If you unlock a case, you can just open it, move on from there. In each case, you get loadout cards. Now, these are associated with a specific mercenary. You can use these loadout cards to change your weapons, your skins, and the perks that you have with that specific character. Now, you can have multiple cards for each character, or merc rather, and you can upgrade these cards to higher rarities if you have a lot of cards and you don't want them. Now, it's interesting because the second tier of cards is the highest you can get as far as actual functionality goes. Any higher than that is purely cosmetic, so this isn't a pay-to-win system. You can pay for more packs and you can have more interesting cosmetic items, but you won't have any kind of competitive advantage over other players who aren't investing a lot of money. For a game that is just in beta, Dirty Bomb does a lot of things very well. The mix that it's thrown together, well, it throws a lot of things that are very similar into the blend. It creates something that's fun and new, and I personally really enjoy it. It's very easy for a new player to jump into the game and start having fun right away. There aren't crazy mechanics to learn. You don't need to learn callouts, though I assume you could if you wanted to take your game to the next level, but it's very easy to jump in with a group of friends, have your classes synergize together, and just have a very fun time. So overall, I was pleasantly surprised with Dirty Bomb. I didn't have high hopes for it because I hadn't heard much about the game, but don't make the same mistake that I did. Give this game a try. It's free, you have no reason not to, and I think you will find yourself enjoying your time. If you've liked this video, be sure to smash that like button. I appreciate that quite a lot. It means a lot to me to see which of my videos you guys are liking, and at the same time I can see what you guys aren't liking, so I can kind of adjust my content to suit your needs. Now everyone, this has been Asal, and I will see you guys next time.